to my little TED talk about Fortnite. None of this would have happened if they just focused on Battle Royale. You know, the fucking main game mode that got it popular to begin with,
Yeah.
and the game mode that most people play anyways. Like, at the
Well,
end of the day, the Battle Royale mode is just everyone just plays that mode.
yeah. Well, that's where they buy all the skins, so I'm pretty sure they do focus on that
Not
more.
as it doesn't feel like it because like half of the time everything feels half baked when it comes to Battle Royale, and they're mostly just focusing on like adding the whole metaverse and new things. Like obviously they focus. I'm pretty sure they still have a bigger team
Yep.
in the Battle Royale, but it feels like because they're focusing on so much things, they're not focusing as much as they should be. Also, it's like okay, I know I said I was finished, but one more thing, right?
Mhm.
I think them making a new chapter every year is a dumb idea.
Oh no, like yeah,
Because like
no, it's the Call of Duty syndrome.
yeah, because it's like before they made a new chapter when they hit a certain amount of seasons, right? But now they made it where like oh we're doing it every year. Every year
Yeah.
there's a new chapter. Here's the problem with that. Here's the thing, right? In the previous chapters, it usually starts off boring and slow. But then later on, right? Like season 4 or 5, that's when things start getting better.
Yeah.
Why? Because they had more time to develop that,
Yeah.
you know. But here's the thing: when they make a new chapter, they had to make a bunch of changes and a
Yes.
bunch of like new resources. So basically, they had to reset every all the development each new chapter. So because of that, when a new chapter begins, the first few seasons always feel boring because the constantly having to reset for a new chapter instead of just taking the time to develop the new seasons and shit. Because it's like last chapter, right? Chapter 6, the first 3 seasons were eh,
Yeah.
but it got better. It got more better near the end. But that's because they had more time to develop. And
True.
like obviously it's gonna be better because like it had more time to develop and to add new things.
Yeah.
But then when
They
a new
also have
chapter begins,
time to fix things,
yeah, yeah, exactly. They have time to fix things. They have time to add new things and
make
all
it
that
run
stuff.
smoothly.
But whenever they do a new chapter, they had to change a lot of things, and it just breaks the development time because like now they had to focus on like resetting and
Yep.
adding new like things that is kind of pointless. Like the whole UI change that they did this season is pointless. It made things worse. Like when it first came out, it sucked. Uh, Now it's a little bit better, but for me, it's just an example of like this was really not necessary.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a problem if they just never changed it. But like making a chapter every new year is just was such a dumb decision from them because like their mentality is that oh because you get a chapter new year we get more content. That's that
More.
may be true, but then it feels half baked, half baked content. Like just and it just feels overwhelming. It feels boring and lame because they didn't have time to develop it since they had to constantly reset it every chapter. It's so stupid.
But Vega, the faster we turn things out, the more money we can make.
It's so stupid because that's not even true.
But that's that's how the CEO see it. What do you mean?
It's just like, dude, it's like I don't care if the chapter lasts for 2 years. Just like keep developing the seasons. Make each season better and like just add more content through the seasons.
But that takes
Jeez.
money.
It's just dumb. It's stupid. Making a new chapter each year is a mistake.
Like I said, suffers from the Call of Duty syndrome.
Yeah, because that's what Call of Duty goes through. You know,
Make a new
they keep
game
pumping
every
out.
year.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be good, just enough to sell. You know
And
this.
that's the shitty thing at the end of the day. 'Cause, like for me, Fortnite is still fun. It's a fun game
Yep.
for me, right? It's still a fun game despite all the bullshit it has. But that's why it makes me upset. Because like, hey, it's a fun game. Yeah, they keep adding this stupid shit that is not necessary at all. But I don't know. I'm just glad I have Rivals now to look forward. Even though sometimes Rivals make me upset from like how much expensive it is. But at least the developers care about the Marvel IP.
True.
They really care about it. I mean, they do a very good job with the IP stuff and respecting
Yeah.
it. And also, they care about the game and community.
Well,
I think.
unlike, well, I will say I have not spent one single cent on Rivals.
I did.
Of course you
I
did.
don't. It's fine. I don't think I want to spend any more on it. It's too expensive.
True.
It's the whole Apex thing where it's
Yeah.
like it's too expensive.
I feel like for me, well, I don't give it any money anyway.
Well, here's the thing, right? With Rivals, at least they give you free stuff.
Yeah.
Like there is times where they give you just free stuff in general, and I think that's cool. You know, like the fact that you could still technically get stuff for free. It'll take time, right?
Yeah.
But at least you could get it.
I
Especially
mean,
when the events come. You know, like the events.
events is how you earn free stuff.
That's when they give you a bunch of free stuff.
See? I missed.
At least Rivals. I play Rivals a lot now.
Did you play it with friends?
I do.
Yeah.
Also, is this a fun game? Like, technically, I don't need to be playing it right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Hold up, my cat dropped food.
Got-
Cats, bro.
What'd your gato do?
He dropped all the food.
Dang it.
Sorry, I cleaned it up. But yeah, that's enough of Fortnite talk.
Understandable. Again, what I like about I like about Rivals is just the I like just learning to being better with different characters.
I mean, it's a fun game overall.
Yeah.
You know, like overall, it is a fun game. So it's like, even technically, I don't need to be playing it. Like, I just play it because I have fun. Plus, you
Yeah.
get to level up your characters, so like it feels like
Yeah,
there's some like progress you're making when you're playing the game.
there is.
Also, they usually have a lot of events.
Yeah.
There's usually a good amount of events in that game.
Ow.
Like, you end up playing it anyways because of the new events that comes out.
True. I don't need bees right now.
I'm just waiting for Fortnite's new season. I'm hoping it's better because they keep hyping it up that it's gonna be better. Because first season it was a slog.
Don't they hype
Boring.
up everything new though?
I mean, yeah, that's why I'm still kind of like suspicious, you know.
Yeah.
We just had to see.
Oh, this
Also, like the whole.
is the
what?
famous scene.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, you remember this.
Clinical trial protector system, Plasmid lot 255. Dr. Suchong, client Ryan Industries. Very frustrating day. I can't can't seem to get the damn big daddies to imprint on the little brats.
Oh yeah, this one.
E
Just not forming.
Papa Shuchan.
Maybe if I modify the genetic sequence, the sequence to allow for. Get away, you filthy little shit! What? What are you doing? Get back here! Get back
And that's how you get their attention.
You think that ended well for him?
Yeah, look at him.
Yeah, he's fine.
He got a nice back massage. But I like how he's like, it's not working, but like the way to make it work is if you hurt them, or like you like touch them, you know?
Well, because that one bonded.
Yeah.
Exactly. At the worst time. Well, best time for the girl.
Are you touching the child? Don't touch the child.
Just freaking murders him.
But yeah. I just want a new season because I'm bored of the first one.
I think everybody is.
No, yeah, a lot of people agree that this season is boring. I swear that sometimes when I see you play this, I get so upset.
I know.
Because it's like the answer's right there, but you just decide to get the one that like is across the other side.
To be fair, it is funny.
Yeah, I know how much you like annoying me.
That's half of my job.
Yeah, I know.
That may have been a mistake. You know, maybe it's not a good idea to shoot a shotgun in a room full of alien cams.
Oh, you think?
Also, this soundtrack is creepy if you're by yourself.
No, yeah.
Cause it
It's
just
very creepy at times.
yeah. Cause it just makes weird noises. Especially it's more jarring because I have the music off.
Yeah. So like you don't even hear like classic music,
Exactly.
classical music playing.
It's just creepy noises. Damn, you know what? I really wish I could have the music. I wonder why I can't have the music, Vega. Do you know why?
Cause YouTube sucks.
Ooh. YouTube does indeed suck. Speaking of it sucking, did you hear what they did to the old septic man? Well, they've been doing it in
No.
general, but so
The what?
they've been doing the septic man,
Who's that?
the septic guy man.
Jacksepticeye?
Yeah.
Oh. What about him?
So you know how everybody's playing Requiem right now, right?
Requiem?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that game is.
Resident Evil.
Oh, Resident Evil Requiem. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So at least when it comes to copyright, YouTube at least tells you what part of the section becomes copyright.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but now at least what they're doing is when you're age restricted, they won't tell you what part is making the video age restricted.
That's stupid.
Even though YouTube generally tells you what part is copyrighted.
Yeah.
So if you make it like an hour-long video like I do,
Jesus, yeah.
you can be like,
trying to find a reason.
you can be like, could it be this one section? Or could it be the entire video? Who knows?
Dude, the whole age restriction shit pisses me off.
Why?
Because it's like it's so strict, you know.
Oh, dude, it's getting stricter, especially now, since all the companies are asking for your ID.
Yeah. It's just insane to me that they don't even want like gore or like blood in games. It's just like it's like what the fuck? It's like Jesus Christ.
You know, it's some ultra Karen complained about you. They were your
It's
kid
a
watch a
child
video.
protective
Yeah,
service thing or whatever. I mean, I still blame YouTube, but I also it's not entirely just on them, you know. It's also just
yeah. I
the whole
mean,
like we must protect the children, even though there should just be more children spaces, you know. Like there's no kid spaces nowadays,
there
you
is
know.
literally YouTube Kids.
Oh, that's the thing, right? They literally have
Yeah,
YouTube Kids, you know. Like why not utilize that more? Especially since right now YouTube Kids is in hell because it has a bunch of brain rot, has a bunch of like AI shit, and just like things kids shouldn't even be seen, but they get away with it just because it's painted as like a kids video, you know?
oh, you're talking about the Elsa video?
Exactly, the Elsa Gate,
I forgot
or just
about
other
Elsa
stuff
Kid.
in general. It's just like I just hate the idea that people blame companies instead of just like the parents who should be restricting what the kids see on the internet.
I do think, I do think there is a give and pull where, like, if you're so strict and you care about what your child's seeing, you should do something about it and like make them be like only on YouTube Kids.
Yeah, it should not be YouTube or anyone's job to take care of your kids because it's
It's
like
your kid, brother.
it's your fucking kid, and if you want to protect what they see, you should fucking do it, not fucking not this companies, and then it just ends up screwing over everyone else
Yep.
in it.
But
Not only that, but it's just like there's generally no kid spaces nowadays. You know, like back then, there used to be like kid spaces, right?
yeah,
Like apps or like certain places where kids could like use. But nowadays they don't exist, and
again, I
it's
still
hard to
think
make.
YouTube Kids is a decent place until they
Yes,
mess it up.
even that is still unsafe for kids because like they don't even like what's it called? There's a lot of things on there they don't restrict for some reason, even though I really think they should. Also, I think you're screwed.
Uh, yeah, maybe.
I don't see there's not any of those pieces, but it's just like even if there's YouTube Kids, literally kids are using Twitter, dude.
They really
Like
shouldn't.
no, they really should not.
I
Just
don't,
because there's no
brother. I'm not a child, and I don't even want to use Twitter.
no, yeah, I get that. To be honest, Twitter is a mess. But
Nah, it's safe. Trust. Ah, myth.
dude,
Have you seen the things on Twitter?
no, that's why he's saying that.
Nah, I'm
But
pretty sure he's
dude,
being
it's
ironic.
just like kids should not be using Twitter, but they are because there's literally no kid spaces, and most likely the parents don't even keep an eye on what they look at online. Like, dude, Twitter is just full of porn bait, rage bait, uh, just awful things. You could literally just be scrolling and then you see gore. It's like
Yep.
it's just like no kid should be using that shit. You know, like the way the algorithm works in that site is so messy and so bad.
I don't even think there's. I don't even think they're supposed to be on Twitter. Like,
No, they shouldn't be.
isn't the site like 14, 13 plus?
Even then, like no no person under the age of 18 should be using it, to be honest. But yeah, there's like options where you could restrict to what you see, but half the time kids are not gonna do that shit. They
The
always
parents
pretend
have
they're
to do that.
18 and shit. Yeah. But at the end of the day, if I was a parent, I'll be like, no, you're not using this.
Oh no no,
You are absolutely not using this.
dude. Even like this sound like strict, but I feel like they would have to be like at least 13, 14 for me to even give them access to the internet.
I agree,
And like,
but
and then I have to
even
teach
then,
them, and then I have to teach
exactly.
them, like, yo, the internet is a cool place, but sometimes it's
Fucked up.
very messed up, and these are the things you have to look for, and I have to make sure you understand this. Not
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
not like, not like, oh, like, yeah, I kind of get it. Like, no, 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 you need to get like in your head of like, once you see these signs, these are the bad things to look out for.
No, yeah, because it's like I agree that like at most 13 or 14, but even then, like don't just like be like, all right, good luck, kid, have fun. Like
Yeah,
no,
no, you have to
fucking,
teach them.
you have to teach them, and you gotta make sure they're not seeing anything. You know,
Yep.
they might hate it, because like they're like, oh, you're being strict, but I don't. You should not care. I think your kid's sanity is more important than, you know.
I'm be like,
I mean,
trust me,
obviously,
kid.
yeah,
I've been around when the internet was the Wild West. This is the safe version.
and yeah, and look how bad it is.
Yep. You're getting the light version. It used to be way worse. One click away, I would have seen a man's head chopped off.
Literally. But it's like, because it's like obviously give your kids privacy, like
Yeah.
I feel like everyone deserves privacy, but I still think it's important to one teach them what to ignore and what to like try to not ignore, try to uh what's it called?
Be
I
like,
forgot
hey,
the
this
word
is
for it.
bad.
Yeah, like this is bad, don't do this, don't share information, don't like talk to like if you're talking to a stranger, don't like just give them like your private information and all that stuff. Be careful who you talk to in the internet, if
Yep.
anything. If you want to be friends with this person, at most let me know about it,
Yeah.
because it's like it's just like it's really like it really doesn't need to be that hard, but parents refuse to like because it's like, oh, well, I'm busy all the time, and it's like, bruh, it's like
Bro.
you decide to have kids.
No, no. Sometimes it's stupid.
Yeah, it's really just it's like it doesn't help that there is no kid spaces nowadays. Because like back then, you have like apps that were specifically made for children, or like even games like
Yeah.
Club Penguin, and like
Oh,
say what you will,
coupling
because
was
obvious.
awesome.
Yeah, say what you will though, because like obviously there's still times there's creepy people, right?
Yeah.
But nowadays it's so much worse. It's just like even kid spaces, right? Like
Yeah.
actual kid spaces is not safe no more. Like Roblox is a perfect example of that. You know, just like Roblox is just a site for the most creepiest people on earth,
Dude,
hunting young people.
to be fair, it did. This is why I think it was originally supposed to be a kid space, but then
It is.
it got
It was.
popular, and then people like started regular people started invading it.
And that's not the problem, because it's like I don't care if people like the game because
Yeah.
they're like adults, right? But it's like they should not be allowed to even talk to children,
Yep.
you know?
Dude, especially with the CEO, I told you what happened.
What can I really do for these
Remember when
little ones I
he
have
wanted to
tasted
make a
but
date
didn't?
site for
Dude, that's what I'm talking
young
about.
teens?
Perhaps you unlock
Yeah.
a future
Whereas,
for them
like,
that
I
perhaps not
restricted
even
to,
exist. A little one heads your way with a gift.
I restricted to 17 and plus. I'm like, bruh, 17?
That's the part that got everyone's like, what?
What?
What? Like, why 17? Like, what are you
I'm
talking?
like, bruh, check that man's driver history. Check the
Why
man's
do you even
drivers.
want to make a dating site out of Roblox? It's like that shouldn't even be a thing to begin with.
One, that's the worst idea possible. Two, the fact that you said 17 is the worst thought ever.
It's insane.
That's sus, dude. That's sus.
No, it's very fucking suspicious, dude. It's disgusting, to
Yep.
be honest. And it's like even Discord, like kids are using. I'm sorry, kids should also not
Oh,
should
no,
be
no,
using Discord.
100%. 100%.
Like it's just like Discord is also just a hive of the most depraved people on earth.
I will say, to be fair, it was not for them.
Yeah, it
Ever.
wasn't. It was not meant for them. That's what also is the problem. It was like not meant for children, but children are still using it, and Discord
Yup.
didn't do anything about it. And here's the
I'm
thing, right?
I mean,
It's like
technically
I'm
are
not.
now, but then they require your ID, and their security is not great.
That's the thing, right? It's
Yeah,
like they want to put more strict security, but it just makes it worse for everyone else, and also the security to begin with is not safe. Like,
yep.
like your information could get stolen so quick if someone
Oh
decides to.
no, oh no. They had a even before they
They already
announced the
did.
security, they had like a giant leak, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. You're right.
So
So
it's
it's just like not only is it poorly secured, but also just very, very tedious.
yep,
But like this wouldn't happen to begin with if they just fucking dealt with the whole like just depraved stuff. You know,
yep.
they do nothing about it. People literally share illegal stuff on Discord. How the fuck do they get away with that? You know, it's just
Well, that's
like I
because the
get
way
it. Is
Discord
it because
works, where it's
because of
personal
privacy,
servers,
right?
where
Yeah,
they're all ran by individuals.
yeah.
So if you get a group of creepy individuals, they're not gonna stop each other.
No, yeah, obviously, but it's just like I don't know, like as annoying restrictions might be, I feel like it's best to have some sort of restriction, you know?
Oh no, it's again.
To my right, I can
I
see a
think
dead man lying in the street. Everybody just walking by or like
Discord
shooting
should
fish.
have restrictions, but
Spray painted everywhere.
the problem is
I mean, I don't know what it means, but
if you're gonna have these strict restrictions and hold this much information, you need to invest heavily in your security, and they're not doing that.
No, they're not. They were failing to do that.
Yeah, because that's expensive.
But no, let's just use your ID and information. Yay! That would fix everything, even though it clearly does not. And kids could still, pretend to be adults. And there's a lot of ways you could just literally like pass the
Yeah,
security.
it's it's essentially fixing a leaking boat with fixing one hole on a leaking boat.
Yeah, exactly. With paper tape.
I I commend them for trying, but Jesus
It's just
Christ.
like, and then of course Roblox is part like again back to Roblox is part like a best example of that. Where even the CEO himself is like, we just don't want to do anything about it. It's not our fault. It's Discord's fault.
No, 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 no. See, at least Discord has some excuses, but no, 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 no. Freaking
Roblox
Roblox
has
100
zero.
zero zero. No, Most of them rogue. Especially, haven't you seen the thing
They
where
have
they have groups reporting the people, and then they literally do nothing with the reports?
Yeah, but then the second you say PP in the chat, they fucking ban you for a month. It's just like it's awful,
It's
you know.
awful.
Not only that, but they exploit children in general. Cause you know, like the whole game service, right?
Yep.
Have you heard the whole scandal of like basically using children as slaves to make games?
I heard they used. I heard there were developers that were making games, and they
Yeah.
were
So okay,
going.
let me let me explain it real quick, just bare bones, so we don't be here all day, right? But
Yeah,
basically, Roblox has the whole people could develop games in their using their engine.
yeah,
So what they do is that they have, I forgot what they're called. I think they're called mentors, which are people who directly work with Roblox.
yeah,
And then these mentors gather game developers. So like a boss basically.
yeah.
It's kind of like a pyramid effect. Uh
Are you telling
but
me
like
it's a pyramid scheme?
pretty much it feels like it. I'm not going to lie. But like these mentors hire people to develop these games.
Yeah.
However, these people they hire could also hire other people to help them develop these games.
Also, it is a pyramid
So
scheme.
and so what so happens is that since it is a kids game, you know, a
Yeah,
lot of kids play that game. A lot of these developers are children because they want to make games.
yeah,
And what happens is that they're promised, you know, payment. Here's the problem though. A lot of these times, since you know they are kids, and most of the time these kids don't understand, you know, money and
yeah.
like jobs and all that stuff, they basically pay them the bare minimum. They probably pay them with Robux, if anything. So what
Probably.
ends up happening is that these developers are hiring people, aka other adults, like mentors are hiring these developers, and then these developers could hire other people. What happens though is that they usually hire like friends or like other adults, and then they those other developers gather kids. So it is literally a pyramid scheme. Like they keep hiring young people to help them make their games, and they're abusive as fuck. Like Jesus Christ, this the amount of scandals that happen to young developers because of these depraved fucking grown adult men, you know, using these kids as literally slaves technically, because like they're just making them work on a game for the bare minimum payment ever, and they treat them like shit. And because they're adults, they think they're superior and they have more power over them. Like literally, like some of these kids made like the like most popular Roblox game, like in the platform.
Yeah, because I
You
imagine
know,
the kids know what the other kids like.
and they make these games that makes a ton of money,
Yep.
but the kids see zero of it because the people who are getting the money is the developers, the main developers, and then because the mentor is like just talking to the main developers, they don't really care about who they hire
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, they're making a profit out of it too, and then at the end of the day, Roblox makes a profit out of it. You know,
I mean, hey, you make more
so
money if you don't have to pay the person who made it.
exactly. And dude, the EU would be fucking strict to these kids, you know? It would be like, you had to work on this within a week, or like, you had to work on this. Like, some kids came out saying that they literally had to come back home from school just to instantly work on the game because they were behind deadline. And it's just like, Jesus Christ, you know? Like, these are
Mom,
kids, man.
mom, I
It's
have a
like,
job.
Mom, I have work to do. I gotta work on Roblox. I
I
can get
gotta go
me like
Roblox.
10 Robux. You know, like a lot of these kids came out saying like they were literally just making Robux as their payment, you know. And
I
obviously,
mean,
a lot of times the kids grow up to teenagers, so they start complaining, you know,
yeah,
or like they start like telling the story on the internet. I think they had like a whole documentary about it, or like something like that, or a YouTuber made a documentary about it. I don't remember exactly, but like it would just be about like these kids talking about their experience and how hard it is to work on these games. And like, mind you, these like, yeah, it's on some, it's another working engine, right? But they're still making games,
They
like
are.
these are talented kids, they're making games. You would think that they'll get payment from it, like actual money, but they don't.
Well,
Half the
I
time
will
they
say,
don't.
here's the thing: is how do you pay someone without a bank account?
I mean, yeah, that's also the problem, you know.
Yep.
It's like that's probably the one of the biggest reasons why also, which is also why this shouldn't even be a thing to begin with, you know. Like,
And it would help with exploit if you're gonna, if you're, I would think at least would help with exploit, at least lessen it a tiny bit. Is if if your child's gonna be a Roblox developer, you at least have to get the parents at least
that's what I'm saying.
involved.
I feel like what they could have done is like made a program where like if your kid wants to make money from developing it, they have to have the parents involved.
Yeah,
But here's the thing: they'll half the time they're not. Like half the time they're not
I
at
mean,
all.
yeah, they should make it mandatory to like if you're
Yeah, that
doing
young
this.
developers. Yeah, exactly. It's like they should make it mandatory that the parents have to be involved.
Yeah,
If not, then they can't make money.
yeah,
Like sometimes these kids. It's also just the fact that sometimes these kids also just want learning experience, but it's just
yeah.
like it's like exploiting them for that reason is just so depraved. It's just so fucking
If they just want the
exploitive.
experience, money should not be involved then, right?
Yeah, exactly. But it's like no shit money is gonna be involved because these
Yep.
games actually make money,
Yep.
like the main developers are making profit out of this, you know
I
they're making
understand.
actual money from these children, you know
I'm pretty sure this is
I,
where all the brain rot games came from.
yeah, the whole exploitation of
Yep.
children, using children to make you money, basically. Like you pay them Robux, I mean. But it's like even these Robux is just the bare minimum. Sometimes they don't even give them enough.
Dude,
Or sometimes even if they do make money, like let's say sometimes they do like make cash.
yeah,
Uh, they probably pay them very little, like
very
maybe
little.
$10 or like $5. And because kids don't really understand, like how money works all the time.
Yeah,
Like, of course, the kids are not really gonna complain about it because they don't even know what to complain about yet.
they just know
It's not until
I'm making something.
yeah, exactly. But like a lot of these kids came out and spoke to. I remember there being like a documentary or something. I'm pretty sure it's like a YouTuber documentary.
Probably.
Or something. Where he talked about the exploitation of these kids. But
Probably.
yeah, that's how crazy the whole scandal is. And like Roblox is fully aware of this, by the way. Like they're fully aware of this. It's not like they're like being exploited themselves. It's like Roblox developers and these mentors, they know this is happening, but they do nothing about it. Because why
The
would they? They make money from it.
exactly. Why worry your head when I'm making money?
It's insane. Like Roblox is probably the most depraved like place, for children, like exploited for children and stuff. And it's just like they keep introducing like new security, like now you have to scan your face, and guess what? It's so easy to manipulate and to get around it. You know,
Yep.
it's just like oh my god.
Which is why personally I would never I do not want to be on the blocks. I don't want. I don't recommend anybody to be on the block.
I literally play it just to play stupid games. That's literally the only time I play the game, and I don't even do it often. I barely touch the game.
Yeah, but like, I don't like to do it personally because I feel like that's giving popularity to, especially now
Yeah.
since what they, the thing they're being exploited
The
on.
things they're doing, yeah.
Yep.
And that's what sucks. Is like before Roblox used to be just like a platform where you could just play fun, dumb games, you know.
Yep.
But like ever since it got popular like that, they trying to like just exploit it like too high how.
This is
Like
what.
literally back then, I don't even think they had a chat, you know. And like back then you could just play like dodgeball. Like literally that was like some of the games all they had. Dodgeball, tag, or just like hide and seek game modes.
Yeah.
And it was simple but fun, you know, for a child, you know,
Yeah.
like but like now it's just like so and it sucks at the end of the day because there's a lot of talented people on Roblox. Like there's a lot of impressive ass games on Roblox that is just insane that people actually develop those games in that engine. And it
I.
just sucks that because of like the whole shady business aspect, you know,
Yeah.
they had to suffer for it.
Because people want to make the most money as possible.
And I do think it's cool too that like the idea of like allowing children to make games, because like, yeah, you could call it cringe, right? But it's
Yeah.
like that's how kids get interest on making games in general, you know.
Yeah.
So like the fact that
That
like
and the 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 engine's fairly simple.
yeah, it's simple, but you could do a lot with it
Yeah.
apparently.
Um. The thing is that you can do a lot with it, and like you could get fancy with it, but that's when you have to learn how to code. Like for
Yeah, yeah,
example, Overwatch kind of has that little thing where you can make your own game.
yeah,
Like like they had the Overwatch Smash once you learned how to code it.
yeah. That's the thing, right? And
Yeah.
I think that's also just like how it introduces kids into
Yeah.
gaming, like coding, because it's like yeah, it's fairly simple. The only time you can do more fancy stuff is when you start coding, but that's how they start coding.
Yeah.
It's like first they do it simple,
Before we
then
talk about this, pick an upgrade.
yeah. Oh, right. Uh, how often do you use the pistol?
Um, I really only use it occasionally when I run out of ammo or I have to get rid of the little traps. But I will
I
say it is generally good so I can just carry more ammo of pistol ammo instead of like
I
just
think you should maybe do the machine gun kickback.
I don't really need it. I feel like I can compensate for it most of the time.
I suppose, yeah, but I'm just saying that I guess it
Yeah.
could be more accurate, and you don't have to worry about too much of like bursting too much
Yeah,
if you don't want to.
but like I'm good enough to where I don't have to worry about that. You know what
Yeah,
I
that's
mean?
fair. Pistol clip size is good then.
Y-
He does crease it to a good amount, 10
Yeah.
bullets.
I think you probably can put more. I just don't have enough ammo.
How does it make sense since it's a revolver? I don't know.
I mean,
Oh wait, no, look, I
yeah.
see the clip thing they to the right.
I mean, technically, you're just making a revolver into a belt.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I see how it is now.
Yeah. It's just a belt fed revolver at this point.
Yeah,
Instead of it being a
there's no.
cylinder.
Yeah. This whole episode has just been a rant about so many things.
I mean, to be fair, to be fair, that is streaming just randomly
Talking
talking
about things.
about whatever you want on over
I
a
mean, I like
game.
it.
Yeah. I mean, it's just honestly, we're just chatting over Bioshock.
I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
I I I like those type of videos in general.
See?
Oh my god, he's going insane. But it's just insane that there is no kid spaces nowadays, and all the kid spaces that's left is just filled with depraved people.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that that never existed, because obviously it did, sadly.
Yeah.
But now it just feels like
Worse.
it's everywhere, and they're not doing anything about it.
See,
And I blame the parents at the end of the day.
I do mostly blame the parents, but also,
But also these companies that are not doing
yeah,
shit about it.
if you establish something as, a child space, you should do your damnedest to make sure it
Yeah,
stays that way.
do your fucking job. You
Yeah.
know, like, if you're gonna make a kid space, fucking do it right.
Because
You
or
know?
else it just, what's the point in
Yeah, it's like, what is the point of doing that?
time is it? It is 1:45.
Is this the next chapter?
Yeah.
Do you want to end it here, or do you want to do a little bit?
We'll do a little bit, then I'll end it.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. Maybe to the next
You
checkpoint.
wait for?
Mhm.
Go and get this idiot.
I'm pretty sure you're almost done with the game, though.
I think there's like one or two more levels left.
Yeah.
Because it's this, and then you have the escort mission, and I think the final boss. If I remember correctly.
The final boss is funny.
It is.
Well, is this crazy? You know.
I think the crazier thing about it is just how little they're doing about it.
I mean, yeah, that's obviously the biggest problem
Yep.
when it comes to all of this, is that, like, nothing's being done about it. Despite literally the government themselves getting
Yep.
involved in it, because even they're getting disturbed at how easy, like, how
Dude.
unprotected these kid things are being
Dude.
accessed. Yeah.
Brother. Hold on, cutscene.
You and Frau Kraut, you keep on coming, and Rapture's a fish tank.
Brother.
Yeah.
Shite, you let him get away. I need a moment for thinking.
Yeah.
Hold on. The dialogue go out.
Of course. This will be no problem. Find a Big Daddy and search spot. I would suggest you to be finding a dead one. You see the suit control system? The good. Get hooked.
God damn it, lady, let us talk.
One of the Big Daddy. The only way to get through that door Fontaine went through is to have a little one open it for you.
I like how the door just closed on him and it opened, and then you just see his corpse there.
Even
He's just a little on fire.
big stinking broom.
So, I was saying there, I know you're saying the government's involved, but you, brother, after what recently comes out, I'm not surprised that the government doesn't care.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's mostly just the child protective mostly care, but like with the whole
yeah.
everything going on.
It's just
Yikes.
hmm.
Hmm.
I, every elite in the government's going to hell.
I hope so. They deserve
And the
it.
celebrities.
Yep, I hope so. Because Jesus freaking Christ.
I'm like,
It's insane. It's insane. And the worst part, this has been going on for years. This has been going on for years. And
remember,
only now they're
remember,
doing something about it, and it's not nothing at all.
remember, brother. When when we're saying something about it back then, there was a conspiracy.
Allegedly.
We're crazy
Oh yeah.
conspiracists, right?
Yeah, it was all conspiracy
Yeah,
theories.
yeah. Until the
Also, it's
government confirmed it
allegedly.
themselves.
Also, quotation mark, allegedly.
Allegedly.
We can't say it's fact because you don't like it when we say it's fact if it's.
But the government confirmed them themselves.
I know, man. I know. That's what pisses me off.
Remember, Vega, we investigated ourselves and we found no wrongdoing. Anyway, here's a file.
The actual file you could see.
Yeah. People suck, Vega. People suck. Anyway, picking up.
Yay. Don't hurt yourself no more. Don't be into pain. Don't be a masochist. Use grenade launcher damage immunity.
I'll behave.
Yay. You don't have to hurt yourself no more.
Hey, we almost got all of them. There's only like 2 more upgrades.
True.
And I think with that, our final upgrade and me making...
Where do you think you're going? You need to become a big daddy
Be
before
quiet.
you are able to.
I'm trying to end this.
damn,
We'll
trying to
stop
end the
here.
stream.